Hi! Oh my gosh, hold on, let me add you as moderator. Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. Whoa, I can't speak. Forever. Okay. Whew, I cannot, speak right now. I swear. But low-key, so, I made this post, and I was sharing a video from, Stinky Action. Whoa, I can't speak! Hi, Simone! I know Simone saw this. Chloe! Okay, wait, everyone's joining. Okay. So, as you may have seen before, the post, I was the urge to share the drama, knowing I would get a what? I quit, guys. I quit speaking. Anyways, basically about the family drama thing. But yeah, so I low-key love Adopt Me. I'm rich, kind of, in between. I wouldn't say I'm rich, but I wouldn't say I'm poor. But anyways, that's not important. Oh yeah, the tea. What are some things you guys want to know first? Because I don't really care if this stuff gets it's stuff I told you, but I don't know if I told you some new stuff. So if you guys want to ask questions or something, you can, because I don't know where to start. Is someone home? Are you kidding me? Okay, no one's home, I think. Anyways, alright, from the start. So it was 2023 Christmas. Like that. Hi, Sophie. Oh my gosh, you've never been in one of my lives that literally just So, okay, so guys, Sophie was actually here during this. It was summer 2023 Christmas Eve. She's one of my friends. And, oh gosh. But anyway, she was actually here, and we were all gift exchanging because we were at my cousin's house. And we were talking about all the family drama. Yeah, IRL friend. I've known her since I was... It's 5, right? 5 years... Or was it 3? It's 3, 4, or 5. It's one of those. But anyways, yeah, that's when we found out that, well, I think it was Sophie, actually. I'm pretty sure she told us that, what's it called? That my aunt was abusing, her children, and, that there was video evidence of it, too. So, we were all just shocked, and we were literally in, our cousin's bedroom, and we were just talking about this, bro, it was what? And we knew that she was before that we knew that she was bad, but we didn't know how bad. And that, not admin abuse, physical. Yeah. But anyways, I might get canceled for this. It's fine. You know, no, I'm not gonna get canceled. Trust. But then we'd overhear our parents talking a lot, like just like the family parents in general about like her, like my aunt. And so, oh, I did it. Oh, my bad. But yeah, there was like video evidence, and yeah, it was crazy. I didn't see it, but like people have seen it. And the thing is, we couldn't show it to the police because she also abused her husband too. But we couldn't show it to the police because then they would ask my uncle, why haven't you like said anything? Because then he would be kind of like a witness kind of. But like I don't know, it's like weird. That's what I was told why he didn't say anything. Cuz I'm like, what? Tell the police. But yeah, and then I know one thing that happened was him and my aunt were working out together, and then I think he was trying to be funny and tickle her, and then she horse kicked him, and I'm pretty sure it gave him a concussion. And then what else? Okay, so my cousins, okay, their kids go to therapy, and they used to do online therapy, but then what's it called? But then they had to switch, so they always, oh, her running around the house too. Okay, I'll say that. I'll tell like them about that after this story. So the oldest, she's 2 years younger than me. They always screen record the therapy sessions. So when she was done with her therapy session, she went to go check the screen recording, and oh, bye. Sorry, and then she found a video of her mom and another man, if you know what I'm saying. This is before her parents were divorced too. And then they switched to not online, in-person therapy. Yeah, that was fun. So that's that. And then her running around the house. Okay. So basically she would run around like the house with I'm gonna just say bare. She would run around the house bare, okay? And then she would try to grape my uncle. Yes, on video. Which means I have a feeling she's on a certain website. Yeah, and he had to lock himself in his room. And then there was one time where the kids were home, and he like ran into the eldest room, and was like, "G, call 911. Your mom's crazy." And G didn't know what to do, so it was like bad. And she was like, "She's psychotic, bro." And then I don't even think Sophie knows about this one, but just recently, she was trying to move next to my cousins, and like when I mean like move next to them, I mean backyards connecting, and it's like so bad. Like it's crazy. My mom had to get all 3 of her retail friends to try and block it off from her. I don't know if it worked, but yeah. I should, low-key. At this point, no, I feel like I would go back and forth on the timelines with the horror book. But like a reality TV show, I feel like that'd be easier. But what else? There's a lot. Hi. I'm trying to think. Sophie, what's other things? Because I know there's so much more. Oh, yeah. I made her children cookies and then she threw it away, and I was so mad. Like, I literally made homemade cookies for her and her children. Well, not for her, just for her children because no one likes her. Sorry, that was rude of me. But yeah, she threw away the cookies, and I was really upset because I put a lot of effort into those cookies. Oh yeah, she yelled at my mom because so me and my cousin A, we were playing Roblox during a sleepover, and our cousin G joined us and was like, "Oh, can I play on Roblox with you guys?" And sorry, I keep saying like and or like sorry. Oh my gosh. I did it again. So, where was I? Guys, I'm blanking. Oh yeah, so obviously we said yes because like we know what she's going through, so obviously we're gonna let her play with us. Even if she wasn't going through what she's going through, we would still have let her play Roblox with us. So she joined us, and we're like, oh, we should call so like we can actually talk to you instead of chat on Roblox. And so we tried calling her so we can all play, and then like it wouldn't let us because her mom had blocked all of us to call her, only text her. And so we tried it from my cousin's phone. That didn't work either. And I said it again. Crap. Anyways, and so I told my mom, and my mom texted MG because she was I just said her name. You guys are nothing, okay? My mom had texted my aunt and was like, why the hell did you block them from calling? They're cousins. They should be able to call each other. They have nothing to do with anything that's going on. And so she started yelling at my mom through text and stuff, and it was just really bad. And then oh my gosh, I have another thing. I don't think Sophie knows about this either. So one of them, they're like little. One of them's I think in the third grade. No, third grade. She's in third grade. There's one of the children's in third grade. I'll talk about the cornfield in a second. Hold on, I just remember this because you don't know this either. She just had her first communion, and so her mom was there, obviously, but then so was like my parents and stuff. And I couldn't go because like it was dangerous for me to be around her at the time because she was going little Looney Tune at that time. Well, she always is. But how do I say this? The second oldest went over to her mom just to go say hi. It's her mom, okay? Like, you're gonna love your mom no matter what, I know. But like, well, usually. But they're also being manipulated. So she goes over to mom, gives her a hug, and my aunt told the second oldest child, go tell my mom, like my actual mom, that she's a really mean person and stuff. And so when the second oldest came back to my mom, she was like, my mom told me to tell you that you were mean, but you're not mean. You're so kind. And my mom was like so happy that like she didn't like kind of manipulate her. But that was in freaking church. But that one's not like that bad, but like still. The cornfield though. Okay. So before her and my uncle got a divorce, she cheated on him I think 6 times, and she had got caught cheating on him. And so when she was on the road, she drove into a ditch, cornfield or whatever, trying to kill herself. So because she got caught, and then like the police were like trying to put her on suicide watch and stuff, and she like wouldn't tell him her name or anything. And then she ended up going to a psych ward for 3 days, which is the freaking minimum. Like, why is she going there to the minimum, which is 72 hours? She needs to be going there for life, bro. And she has like a group chat. Okay, so basically, there's another crazy person in our family now too. And basically, it's my grandpa's youngest brother's ex-wife, because my grandpa's youngest brother, I'm pretty sure, is 2 years older than my dad or 2 years younger than my dad. So he's like really young. It's a big age gap because my grandpa's the oldest of 7. Tell me that you're not crazy. I'm not crazy, I swear. Like, I swear on my life, bro. I'm just trying to get by this family because basically my grandpa's youngest brother's ex-wife became crazy too after they got divorced. And now the ex-wife and my aunt text each other on how to like F up my family. They like make plans on how to F up our family. And it's not very fun because I'm just like, what are you talking about in there? Because I'm not trying to be a part of that. I don't want my parents to be a part of that. Also, my aunt is kind of obsessed with the dad. So, like, my cousin's dad and my dad, she's, like, obsessed with them. It's really weird. And she has, like, an obsessive liking for, my dad. It's really bad. Like, she texted my dad happy birthday and no one else. And, oh, I got something else to say. So, like, after I see this. In the very service. Oh, yeah, they had, like, a nanny or whatever, because they were all so busy with, like, work or something, that, they had a nanny, and she was, like, not allowed to leave or anything, I don't think. Oh my gosh, bro. Excuse me. Y'all didn't hear that? Yeah, the nanny lived with them. Like, she lived in the basement, so. And she was from Colombia, I'm pretty sure, actually, which was actually really cool. She was really sweet, too. She made the best food. Anyways, what was I gonna say next? I had something. Oh, yeah. So, this has to involve her, but she's not, like, the main character in it. Basically, we were on vacation this summer, because we always do, like, a big family vacation with my mom's whole side of the family. Well, not whole side, but, like, the main whole side. It's, like, me, my cousins, and then my grandma and grandpa, and all the adults. But, yeah, so, we do that every summer, except for last summer, because of my aunt. Anyways, so, hi! Hi, Carrie. Hold on, let me add you as moderator. And so, the oldest, of her, like, of my aunt's children was, like, cause she kept calling my mom names in front of me, and I was about to actually slap her because my mom put her siblings in their places because they were being rude, and like literally, I was right next to her as she was comforting my grandma, me, the oldest, the second youngest, and my cousin. Well, they're all my cousins, but like one of my good cousins, we were all just standing there, and I'm like, what? We were just so confused. And the second youngest is complaining about my mom and how she got yelled at by my mom because, like, whatever or something. And then, the oldest is like, oh, like, it's okay, it's okay. And then she was crap talking my mom to my cousin right in front of me, and my grandma was literally backing up my mom, like, hey, don't say that. That's not nice. Like, that's not true. I'm sure, like, my mom had a reason, and blah, blah, blah. And I was actually about to smack the crap out of my cousin, not even gonna lie to you, because I was fuming that she would, like, I'm glad at least she would say it to my face rather than behind my back, but, like, that's my freaking mom. I would kill for my mom. Hi, Aaliyah. And, like, it infuriated me so bad. And then, initials, well, okay, G1 and G3. Because we call them, they all start with G, so we say G1, G2, G3, G4. So, yeah. And, what's it called? How do I say this? And then, so is M. So, okay, it was me, M, S, and A, and G, G1. I'll play with you after this live. Aaliyah, if you want. So we were all hanging out in the basement because that's where we're sleeping. So it's kind of like the older kids, but G1 is the youngest because she's 2 years younger than me, which that's not like too big of a difference, but you know. And so then, like, we found G3's, we found a piece of her clothing near the couch that S was sleeping on. And S was like, why is her clothes near my stuff? Like my bed, you know? And then A asked, why does G3 always wear the same clothes every day? And I was like, oh, she has like a sensory disorder, I think it's what it's called. And so, like, she has to wear the stuff that makes her feel okay. And that's understandable. Like, yeah, we get that. Because some of us didn't know that, and that's okay. And so then, next thing you know, G1 is going to G3, telling her that we made fun of her, about her wearing the same clothes every day, and that we didn't love her. We didn't say that at all. Like, what? And then, so obviously we were all mad at, G1, and our parents knew, like, my aunt, not the crazy one, M, S, and A's parents, like, their mom, she knew, like, she pulled us all aside, and she was like, hey, I know, you guys didn't do this, and I know you would never make fun of G3 because I know that's not how I raised you, and, like, including me, because she's basically my second one. I swear, I think she is. And then, sorry, I'm replying to Aaliyah, if anyone's wondering what that little bit was. Anyways, and so she's like, can you please just apologize to G3, because she literally is so upset right now, and she thinks that you guys don't love her and blah, blah, blah. And, like, I would really appreciate it if you guys just apologize. I know, like, you didn't do anything, but still, just for the sake of it. And so, yes, obviously we apologized, all four of us. And we were telling her that, like, of course we love her no matter what, and blah, blah, blah. So, that happened, and then my dad got a text from my crazy aunt saying she was appalled that, like, we would do something like that because I was one of the people that had to apologize. And she was like, why would you guys do that? And, like, why would your kid do that? And why would, the others do that too? And she was like, I don't know. And so that happened. And that was, like, infuriating. And then, I was like, okay, I've had enough of G1's bullcrap. So when G1 was in the same room, like, there was no adults. Yeah, she did, because this is after that happened. Me and A, we were hanging out in the basement, and G1 was there, and no one else was down there. And, like, I don't know how it happened, but then we started, we were talking, like, somehow started talking about, what's it called? Like, the situation. And so I had enough of it, and I was like, okay, Gracie, why are you lying? I just did it again. Guys, I'm name dropping my whole family. This is not okay. So G1, yeah, she really does. She's like her mom. And that's not a good thing. So anyways, and I had enough of her, so I was like, why are you lying? And then she was like, I didn't. Oh, yes, 100%. Because then, because she kept saying that she never told G3 that, like, we didn't love her and that we were making fun of her. She said she never said that to her. And then I was like, so done. And I was like, why are you lying? We know you did, because how would anyone else have, why did she tell everyone that then? She's not going to go and lie about that randomly without having something to provoke it. Therefore, you had to have done it. And everyone has the same story. Why are you lying? And she's like, I'm not. I'm like, yes, you are. And so, like, me and her were, like, fighting, and because I was not going to take it. And she ended up storming off, like, with tears in her eyes, and I was like, whatever. And then my cousin, like, in case she was still nearby, my cousin A, she texted me, like, what the F? And I was like, what? And then A texted me again and was like, we're going to get in so much trouble. And then I texted her back, I don't care. I'm sticking up for what's right. The parents should know that. And if I get in trouble, like, I don't care. I know what I did was right. And I didn't get in trouble for that. So, but yeah. So that was something. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, and then G1's also one of those people who's like, oh, so basically, I was gonna say she's a like, phone addict, but she's only allowed to have electronics, like her phone, technically. Like, not technically, specifically. She's only allowed to have her phone specifically at her mom's, because she can't have it at her dad's anymore, because she would literally, anytime she would hang out with anyone, just in general at her dad's house or at my house or at my cousin's house, she would be on her phone 24/7 texting her mom about like stuff that we're doing. And she even texted her mom once so it was like me, A, S, and G1. We were all having a sleepover at A and S's house. And S got in trouble for something. I think she was like bickering with her mom, and then like it got into an actual fight. And so S got yelled at, but then what's it called? But then G1 texted her mom that she was getting yelled at. Like that SNA's mom was yelling at G1. So it was like she would like lie and she would be on her phone 24/7. And then after that, she came back like so obviously they always leave really early in the morning during sleepovers, which is kind of weird in my opinion, but you know what? It's fine. But then like so I'm still there and we went swimming, and so they came back after they left and we all ate popsicles. And she didn't even eat a popsicle. She was just texting the whole time. And me and A and S were all looking at each other knowing that she was texting her mom. We're like, what the hell? It's like, so now she's not allowed to have her phone anymore, like whenever she's at her dad's. And during that vacation, she was always like, I want to be on a phone and stuff. And every time we would go on our phone, she'd be like, I'm bored, can we do something? Or she would hover over our shoulder. Like her hair is in our face and she's just trying to like watch over our phone to like see what we're doing on it and stuff. And it was like so bad because like I'm not trying to get a face full of hair. And you leaning over my shoulder. And she'd be like, I'm bored, can we watch something else? Or I'm bored, can we do something? And we would literally say, if she said, I'm bored, can we watch something else? We would say, no, because this is my phone. You're the one who asked to watch it with me. So, like, you're going to watch what I'm watching. And then, because she was always doing it. Like, yeah, we did it the first few times, we would change it. But then it got annoying. And then she was like, and whenever she said, I'm bored, can we do something else? Or, like, I'm bored, can we do something? Literally, it's our vacation too. We're not your babysitter. Like, what do you want us to do? We don't have to entertain you 24/7. That's not our jobs. And literally, we were having the best time with our grandpa. So it was me, A, S, and G1, and my grandpa. We were all in the basement chilling and hanging out with him. And we were doing this thing where we would pull up like old family photos. Like, and when we were little. Yeah, she always has. And basically, Gracie, I did it again. Guys, this is not okay. Y'all didn't hear that, okay? G1 would pick a theme and we would have to like do that theme we would find a photo according to that theme. And it was so cute because every time we did it, like showed a photo, our grandpa would always show a photo of him and him and our grandma. And it was like the sweetest thing ever because they were so cute and I love their like marriage so much because they love each other so much and they're just so cute, you know? But like after a while, not after a while, like after like a few rounds, she was like, I'm bored, like I don't have a phone, I can't participate. And we were all just like, so like it's cute to see our grandpa keep choosing photos of him and his wife. It's just like so cute. And that's what we were basically doing it because like we love our grandma and grandpa so much. I'm so glad we have a good relationship with them because I know our parents, like my mom, my A, S, and M, and F's mom, and then the G's dad, and then my uncle S. Those four like are the children of my grandma and grandpa. They didn't have a good relationship with their grandma and grandpa because their grandma like was apparently like really toxic and didn't want the grandpa to see his grandchildren. So then when she died, he was finally able to like see them. So they like never had a good relationship with their grandparents. And so I'm just so thankful that I could because like They're so sweet. And they truly do love each other, too. And they're funny. So, yeah. I know there's definitely more, but I can't think of anything right now. Dang, I've been alive for 35 minutes. I don't know what else to, like, say. I know there's definitely more. I just can't think. Sorry, I was yawning. I have no clue. What else to say? I'm trying to, like, think what I missed. Oh, I know that, like, she told her kids that she was going to a camp to become a better mother, but really, she was in a psych ward. I know that. Oh, yeah, and then she also convinced their old neighbor's, like, 18-year-old daughter to run away because she convinced her that her parents didn't love her. So. They are so sweet, like, I swear. But, like, they also, okay, so, like, the older you get with them, they're also one of those grandparents that will make a little bit more, like, adultish jokes with you the older you get, which I think is pretty funny because literally me and S were in the car with them after helping set up for the family Christmas reunion at their house. And, so it was me, my grandpa, S, and my grandma in the car. And we had made a TikTok prior to getting in the car with my grandpa while my grandma was getting changed. And it was like the click, or like click or whatever. You know, that TikTok. And it was just really funny. And then me, like my grandma, she was like, you guys made a TikTok without me? And my cousin S was like, well, yeah, you were changing. We don't want you, like, bear in the TikTok as a joke. And then my grandpa was like, oh, I wouldn't have mine. It was so funny. But anyway. Yeah, they're really sweet. But, like, they also understand that we're getting older, which I like. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I know there's so much more that I'm forgetting, but I just can't think. Sorry, I'm yawning. Yeah, I can't think anymore. If I know any more, if I can remember anymore, I'll probably go live again. But I can't right now. But since I'm ending this live, Aaliyah, do you want to play Fly da Facility? Buddy, we don't need to do this again. No barking, please. Okay. I think I'm... Yes! Okay, Chloe, yeah, you should join. I'm just, like, waiting a sec before I end it because I'm scared Buddy's gonna bark. And I don't know if you guys want your eardrums to break right now. He's huffing. Buddy? No. Okay, I think we're good.